Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So yesterday was just a pretty much crazy up and down day during the European session, and then we somehow rallied late in the session. Yeah, for me, this is probably a fairly decent test of the moving averages now. So I would expect us to start moving to the upside now. Now, obviously, there is a little bit of structure to the downside that needs to be tested, and we'll probably see that very clearly on the higher time frames. Just looking at the daily, that's inside bar, inside bar. So, if it breaks below here, we're going to have a pretty big move to the downside. But if it starts breaking to the upside, it's move up range continuation. I think we're still going to be testing these all-time highs. To be honest, I think that's kind of what it is. We are trying to build some structure here. We're trying to find an area where we can build support and then trade off that support. That's kind of what's going on. Now, if you look at the 3 hour, you can see, Monday was a big move down straight into the moving averages. But then look what happened yesterday. We started just bouncing around. Oscillators, have they crossed over? Yes, they've both crossed over. So that's normally a sign of a big move. Moving averages have crossed over. They were grouped together, and everything is looking peachy. And the other thing that you do need to pay attention to is, and you can do it whichever way you want, that's either the shoulder there, or this is the shoulder, this is the head, this is the right shoulder. That is a rounding bottom, inverse head and shoulders, but that is fairly strong structure. And these tails here, take your pick which one it's going to be, but they represent the neckline. So pay very careful attention to that. Now, don't forget to hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down if you don't like what I'm saying. All feedback is appreciated. And let's continue with our social media experiment and click that share on Twitter, or share on WhatsApp, or share on Facebook, or share on whatever social media platform you have. I'm really curious to see what kind of reach we get over a week. And yeah, let's get down to what we want to trade today. Now, you can see yesterday what I mean. The European session, big up, big down, big up, big down, big confusion, hovering inside the moving averages, creating confusion, creating panic, and eventually rallying for whatever reason that was. So we are looking for a pullback onto some structure, and that pullback is what we need to buy. And you can see the chaos here. I mean, if you look at that, you'd be convinced that we're going to fall, but that's again would have been trading against the trend. So you can see all the higher lows here. There's a triangle break, pull back to the apexes over there, and then we rallied. So I'm looking to buy off these levels here. So it's 15,996, 1600 area. That's kind of what I'm looking to buy off. We'll wait for the European Open just to confirm that. So any pullback is going to be bought. So it's pure buy the dips. And then I'm looking to retest this area up here, which is 16,066. And after that, I'm looking for us to get above, what was that, Monday's high. Yeah, I want to get us above Monday's high, and then we're looking at 16,300, 16,336. That's kind of my view at the moment. Definitely see opportunities to buy into this right now. We do have, there was a bit of confusion here with the moving averages and things, but now we're above the moving averages pointing to the upside. So there's definitely a lot of opportunity at the moment. Only thing that's against us is the oscillators on the hour, which are grouped to the grouped to the upside. So they are separating. So still a couple of hours to go to the market open, so they could separate and then cross over, and that gives us a pretty decent move to the upside. Flag I was talking about would be this one here. Okay, so to that, there's your flag. There's your flag break. We haven't had a flag retest, so that's also possible. So even a pull back down to this kind of zone here at 59.65 would be fairly interesting. So one thing you do need to bear in mind here is during the actual market, we did not close above 1600. We closed above 1600 after hours. So during the US session. So just keep that in the back of your mind. So there is a very strong possibility that we pull back as well. And that could be even as far as to the lows of yesterday. Okay, so just keep that in the back of your mind. It is possible. But what you want to do is just watch the 15 minutes. As soon as you see the structure forming on the 15 minutes on a level, that is what you want to be taking. Take that trade and you're looking for the long T upside. Might be a setup for a fairly decent swing trade until Friday, which if things go our way on the data side, then you're going to have a move up to 16,300. Okay, anyway, that's kind of me today. Hope it helps, and we will catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.